Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It is Fox2 and I'm very excited for today's video because this video is officially announcing the release of my new clan in both War Thunder Mobile and MWT Tank Battles. That is the Red-Tailed Renegades clan. We are officially released now and applications will be open gradually as this is now publicly released. Now, getting into today's video, let me first explain what are the goals of the RTR clan and what we are planning to do. So the RTR clan is going to be quite a competitive clan and we are very serious about the game. Hopefully we will participate in many upcoming tournaments if War Thunder Mobile and MWT ever have any tournaments in the future, especially major ones. I do intend on taking a team to some serious victories in this game, especially if there are any major tournaments. I don't know what the intention is about tournaments with War Thunder Mobile and MWT if they ever do plan on having them, but I know some games like Modern Warships, for an example, or even World of Tanks Blitz have had some pretty crazy tournaments. For an example, World of Tanks Blitz has had like $50,000 tournaments for the winner, which is pretty crazy, and if we ever see anything of that likeness in this game, we will definitely be participating in it for sure. Now, moving on to the how to apply. We have different roles in the clan Discord server, as we can see, and we also have the clan already created in MWT Tank Battles. So when applications are open, these channels, which are currently set as private, will be opened and people will be able to apply. As you can see, currently they're all set to private, although I will be opening the applications MWT first, because simply we don't have the clan feature in War Thunder Mobile yet, but we do have the clan feature in MWT Tank Battles, and I've already created the clan in MWT, and it is open for players. Currently, we only are at level 1, so we do have a limit of only 20 players, but we're hoping to max the level up out as soon as we can, so that we'll be open to a full 120 members in the MWT clan. But like I said, that will have to wait until we have completely upgraded the clan to its very max level, which I'm not able to do right now because we do need some more members and we need to start grinding into the clan as well. So, how to apply? Once one of these channels becomes open and is viewable to the general public, you will be able to send your application here. So there are two different kinds of roles for each of the different games clans, which are exactly the same for each game. You can actually have this role in both games if you do manage to become a clan member in both, or one depending on if you only play one of the games. So we have the tournament squads for both games, as well as just the standard members. Now the tournament squads will be the very best players in the clan who will be chosen to participate in any major tournaments along with me. We will be fighting in tournaments. So as we can see here, what we're going to do is it will be selected from their stats. We'll choose the players with the highest stats probably, unless of course we've noticed someone has very good skill. And then there will be a tournament. Hopefully we'll have the ability in War Thunder Mobile quite soon to create private rooms, because we are going to be doing 1v1 tournaments to select the tournament squads. If that is not the case, we'll probably do it as squadding, and the best player of 3 wins. That will be the same as well for MWT. The best player of 3 battles will win in 1v1s, and they will move until we have a total of 10 players selected for the RTR tournament squad in Modern War, MWT, excuse me, and 15 for WTM. Now, the reason of 10 and 15 is that we will have a total of 5 players that will make a full team in the tournament squad for MWT, and 5 reserves, and the same for War Thunder Mobile, with 10 players making a full team, as well as 5 reserves should anyone not be able to make a tournament for any reason. For an example, they are sick, or they are away on holiday, or something like that, or even studies keeping them busy. Now, the standard members are slightly more relaxed. We don't require as insanely high stats, preferably still decent stats. We will be looking at probably above 50% at least, because below 50% is looking pretty poor. Although there can be exceptions, please do note that. As you can see here, we have said that there will be exceptions to the clan. For an example, if you feel that your stats really do not accurately reflect your skill level, I totally do understand this, and this is where our exceptions will be made. because I've had this in my experience. When I started World of Tanks Blitz about, I don't know, 5 years ago, this was my very first tank game, and I chose to grind light tanks for my very first line, and I absolutely destroyed my stats. I went up to about 4,000 battles, only about 40% win rate, and I was wondering why. And now that I have become a skilled player, it's been basically impossible to really recover that, because once you get into the thousands of battles, it's just really, really slow to bump your stats up. I have managed to bump it up to above 50%, but it doesn't accurately reflect my current win rate. If you go into something like the BlitzStars website, I'll be getting like 65% win rate on average when I do a playing session. Now, moving on to just the actual how you apply now. As we can see, what we have here is we've got the different categories. You will have to send a screenshot of your profile, your username, a brief description of your gaming history and how skilled you think you are. So we can also measure that up to the, your stats page. And the same applies for MWT. Both the games are exactly the same. Now, please do note, in MWT, you will need to send your ID number, your player ID number, because the MWT game only allows you to search by ID number and not by username. So make sure you do that, otherwise we will probably not be able to get you into the clan. We will make sure, though, we follow up with you if there is a missing ID number and we think you should join. We'll make sure we get that so you can join, so don't worry about that. And that is really how you can join the clan. Once you become part of the clan, you will gain access to these private clan channels, including the clan chat. The mission planning is where we'll plan any strategies, strategy ideas, where people can just randomly propose an idea that they've got. Archive resources will just be resources on strategies, as well as map layouts, etc., etc. And that is the general idea of how you can join the clan. Once you do get into the server, you can also just read up on the rules of how to apply here. It's a little bit more in detail and put a bit more neatly than how I've described it in today's video. And of course, this entire server is also open to the fans of the clan. We've got the general chat and all of these channels here that are open to everyone in general, so that fans can hang out as well. Like I said, it's only these channels here down here that is open only to the clan members. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I also hope you will get into the Red-Tailed Renegades clan. Hopefully also War Thunder Mobile will add this feature soon, since that has been something I've been really, really desperate for. And like I said, I hope you will get into the clan, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.